Hello beautiful people! Today I'm back in Singapore for just 24 hours. A full day packed with adventures, sharing some really cool and surprising facts about the city and my top recommendation for must-visit spots. And of course, I have to revisit my favorite noodles ever, the one that made me fall in love with Singapore in the first place. Let's get started! Welcome to Singapore, my favorite ever city. I am so excited to be here. Next 24 hours here are going to be packed with adventure. I'm going to explore what Singapore has to offer. My first stop is obviously the Changi Airport, the world's best airport, and the inside of Terminal 1, which, spoiler alert, has a cactus garden. So let's go! Alright, so I'm in the airport. I wanted to explore a little bit the Cactus Garden in Terminal 1 and it made it to the Cactus Garden. It's outside garden and you can actually see the plane land or take off from here, which I think is pretty cool. Excited. This is so beautiful, you guys. I love it. There's so many. Train. I'm excited. I am excited. I love this place.
City Hall. Cross over to platform A.
Ah, I'm so excited to be here. Everything's so clean. It smells so nice. It literally just left my bags and I'm off to the Noodle story. One of the main reasons I came back to Singapore was to eat here again. This place is called the Noodle Story and honestly, I'm obsessed. It's the small local spot inside a regular food market, nothing fancy, but the flavors, Michelin-starred level.
Travel around?
Yeah.
Can I follow you?
Yes, I'm a vlogger.
I don't want to go.
They're only serving 100 portions a day and that's it. Once it's sold out, they close. Every single bowl was made with so much care and precision, and you could taste it. It's affordable, it's authentic, and for me, it's unforgettable. I will come back for this again. Oh, that looks perfect. Thank you. I'm so excited right now.
was one of the best noodles I ever had. It's been 2 years. And they give you the dumplings extra, which are amazing. I mean, I can eat ramen all day. Wow. But it's so flavorful. Wow. They have something crispy here as well. Fried dumpling. Oh wow. It has shrimp in it as well. Perfection. I love these. Man, this is so good. I'm gonna enjoy this. Singapore, totally, definitely. Please try. Now I'm on my way to see the Merlion. A city full of skyscrapers. You find these buildings. These are the hawker centers. They're food centers, and the government makes sure their rent is really, really low, so the food they sell can also be like cheap. The aim of the government is that everyone has access to cheap and quality food. On my way there, I thought I'll tell you a few things that make Singapore special and unique. So one of the things that makes Singapore unique is the fact that they have no corruption. So if the government works for the people, then obviously it's gonna be a good place to live, right? Plus, the location of Singapore is so good. It's like smack in the middle of things. Everything passes through here. So it's a really nice and good place to make trades. Singapore is also a tax heaven. Taxes are really, really low, and a lot of rich people and millionaires like to keep their money here. In Singapore, everything is planned out. Even a tree, everything. This is why it's such a futuristic and well-organized city. Another thing that makes Singapore unique is the airport. People come to see the airport. People want to have a layover in the airport just to visit it. It has everything from a cinema to spas to places where you can sleep, like sleeping pods. It has a butterfly garden, a cactus garden. It has everything. You could spend literally days in that airport and not get bored.
In the background, you can see the ArtScience Museum, one of the most futuristic and interactive museums I've ever visited. It's super hands-on and I really enjoyed my time there. If you're into creativity, design, or just cool architecture, I definitely recommend checking it out. And of course, Marina Bay Sands, probably the most iconic building in Singapore. While the infinity pool at the top is only for hotel guests, you can still visit the Sky Park observatory deck for an amazing panoramic view of the city. I've done it before and it's absolutely worth it. And of course, the famous Merlion, the symbol of Singapore. It has the head of a lion and the body of a fish, representing the city's origin as a fishing village and its original name Singapura, meaning Lion City.
Last time I also did the night safari, which I can only recommend. It was so beautiful. So next to the zoo, they have a night zoo here with nocturnal animals, and you can get to go there after the other zoo closes, and you only see like nocturnal animals, and they feed them. They have specific feeding times, and I got to feed a really strange rhino. It was a really nice experience. Just make sure you get the last bus or train back to the city, because if you don't do that, the taxi is really expensive. Also, a thing I did last time was take a boat ride on the river here. It wasn't expensive, it was worth it. The views are really nice, it was chill, very beautiful, totally do that. I'm on my way to Gardens of the Bay. The light show starts at 7:45 and the next one is at 8:45. But on the way there, I want to let you guys some fun facts about Singapore. First of all, chewing gum is banned because people used to stick it on doors of the metros and they used to mess up the system. The only gum you're allowed is prescription gum. Another fun fact is that flushing is mandatory. If you forgot to flush the toilet in a public space, in a public toilet, you could get fined. And they have inspectors for that. Imagine having that job, randomly going after people in toilet stalls to see if they flushed or not. Next fun fact. walking in your home naked is illegal. If you have windows and someone spots you, illegal. Directly to jail. No, I'm not sure, but it's definitely illegal and you're definitely gonna get a fine. Next on the list is feeding the pigeons. Feeding the pigeons is illegal here as well. The fine is 500 Singaporean dollars. So pigeons here have it really tough. Next fun rule, borrowing your neighbor's Wi-Fi is illegal and you can actually go to jail today. So I made it to the flower dome and the cloud forest. I visited these two last time. Out of the two, the cloud forest definitely impressed me the most. Be sure to be there morning at 8 a.m. so there's not that many people. You have to wait for the misting times. They have specific times where they throw mist out and it's just incredibly nice. The flower dome, I wouldn't pay again. If you're on a budget, just don't want to do everything, just do the cloud forest. That was way more impressive than the flower dome. I'm so happy to be here again. I'm never gonna get tired of Singapore. I'm definitely gonna come back again. Every time I have a layover, I'm just gonna stay here as long as I can. Another fun rule of Singapore is that drinking or eating in a metro is illegal, even water. My last fun fact of Singapore is the drugs here are not only illegal, but they could get you killed. They still use the death penalty, and if you carry marijuana, that's what you get. Death penalty.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Gardens by the Bay presents Garden Rhapsody.
Thanks for watching. Next time I'm heading to the Philippines where I'll be ziplining between two islands, one of the highlights of my trip. Can't wait to share it all with you. See you next video.